Hi everyone, it's Mandy Schneider. Hey, how are you guys? So I came back with some fun stuff. Now you're gonna look at this and go, oh my god, there is so much blue in this layout. And I will tell you, yes, there is a lot of blue, but luckily I was able to work with it, and it was so much fun. So, what am I going to do? Yes, I put this down already because I didn't want you guys to have to watch me, because that last one with that captured, it was so hard. Even I was wrestling with it even after I was done with the video, and so I'm like, oh my god, this thing is so weird. And well, then Adele, who I recommend watching, she's one of the two that I'm going to recommend today. Adele Toomey, she is so much fun. She does Project Life, but she also does everything else. She's just a blast to listen to. But anyway, so she was saying how hard it was for her also, and I thought, oh, thank gosh, it's just not me not figuring it out, right? So let's get started. This is, I used this summer. Well, Mambi doesn't have they don't, oops, I dropped that. They don't have, I have no nails, you guys, so bear with me. Ugh, okay. They do not have names for their collections, so I just dubbed it summer. So I will talk to you about this. Okay, so remember we're doing ventures now, right? So we decided to go bike riding in Monterey, and it was a little worrisome to me because I haven't been, I'm going to put this towards me, I haven't been bike riding in years, like truly bike riding. So, and looking at my bike, I'm like, okay, well, my butt is this big and the bike seat is this big, and I'm like, this is gonna hurt. So I was a little leery, and I was, this is beach bicycle adventure, so I was a little concerned. And well, I haven't been bike riding in years, and I got a new bike early last year, and I just never rode it yet, but it looked pretty, and so that was pretty cool, right? You know what, guys, hold on a sec. I didn't put my phone on vibrate. That way we don't get any interruptions. Yeah, so we but I will say that it was okay. I survived. Oh, but anyways, I got this bike, and so my Tim, my husband, he says we need to adjust the seat. And so I'm like, okay, but I'm not comfortable yet, so put me a little bit lower to the ground. And so it almost looks like I'm riding my bike and like my knees are touching my chin, but I'm like, I'm comfy. And because I know that if I fall, I can catch myself, right? And that is a concern. And I ride a motorcycle. I ride a motorcycle, and I have no problem with that. But you get me this bicycle, I'm kind of freaking out a little. So, and oh my gosh, while we're riding, I'll tell you what, when we go do things, either riding bikes or hiking, we look so ghetto. We do. We are not fit for the part of little adventurers. So, because we wear like the funkiest clothes, we don't really you're walking around. My friend and I, we jog in the morning, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we go 3 miles a day. Well, we dress like as if we're gonna die of sweat and everything else, and we get passed by these little joggers who have their whole little spandex and their cute little tees and their little headbands, and here I am, this big overweight chick, just dying and drenching of sweat, and there's nothing nice about me. And so we just laugh, right? And well, it's the same way when we went hiking. These guys had these poles, and we're like, what the heck, why do they need poles? So but here we are, and Tim's in his jean shorts, so there weren't even like actual real like shorts. They were jeany, and so we were, or I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was wearing clothes that, you know, just, they just, well, okay, I'm wearing some shorts that Cheyenne goes, how old are those? And I'm like, why? She's all, oh my God, are they from like the 70s or what? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, these are so comfy. And so she's kind of like mortified. My daughter's like this stylish little girl, and I'm like not. So let's just say that I used to put my hair up in a bolita, and it wasn't until she was a teenager she's like, Mom, you need to do something with your hair. She's like, here, do this. And so she's the one who taught me how to style my hair, which is not just using one of those black bands and putting my hair up. She's the one who showed me how to do that. I suck at this girl thing, I really do. It's just, it's not natural to me to be a girl. And for her, she's just always been girly. So, you know, you see these videos of, or these pictures of these kids getting into their mom's lipstick and, you know, putting lipstick on the dog and everything else. Well, I don't have makeup. Uh-oh, where is my, oh, there it is, my mini stapler. So I don't have makeup. I have eyeliner, and I don't even wear it most of the time. I only wear it when I go out, and I don't go out. so pretty much never. And she's never had that. And like shoes and all that stuff, it's never been any, you know, give me a $20 pair of shoes and I'm good. Well, for her, that's not how she was and is. And so it wasn't till she got older that I realized that, oops, sorry honey, you didn't get to have that kind of stuff. My mom painted her toenails, that kind of thing, because I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And I'll tell you what, I had to paint my own toenails for the very first time about 2 months ago, and I'm like, look, I did it. I was like, you suck, Cheyenne, you were supposed to have done it for me. And so she's like, go away, shut up. So but she's all, no, that's not right. And so we laugh, and because I just don't know what I'm doing. And so going out and hiking and stuff, and going out and bike riding, I'm like, okay, we look so weird. We just look like a weird family. Like, what are you doing out here? And but it's been so much fun. Oh my gosh, we found this. Like I've told you guys before, we've lived here all our lives, and we've never gone exploring, and we never knew that there was a second part of Monterey that is pretty flippin' fabulous. Oh my God. So we went to this place, and we were riding our bikes, and we were following this path, and we stumbled upon this area that was full, it was beautiful, and they had all these sea lions, and they were so adorable, and it was just unbelievable. We're like, we've been missing this whole entire time. I'll show you on another, because I'll show you what I did with the inserts and stuff, but there's another layout where I just finished saying that, didn't I? So it's really hot in California right now. I know you guys who deal with the heat all the time are like, what? It's not even hot, but it's hot here, and we're all sweating and dying over here. Okay, this layout is done. Yep, awesome. So anyways, so the beach was right off the path, and we're like, what the heck? So that was pretty spectacular to see, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so we would never have found it if we didn't go bike riding, and I thought that was pretty amazing. So hold on, let me get some of that glue off. And and it was a beautiful day, so it wasn't hot, because, you know, I don't do the outdoors very well, but I'm telling you right now, I am doing outdoors more than I ever have. And you know why? Because of Project Life, because of this weekly, or else I would not venture outside, because it is not my thing to do. But honestly, it's my thing to do now. I am enjoying it, and I'm actually encouraging Tim to go, okay, let's pick a spot, let's do something, let's go out. And so he's excited, because he loves heat, he loves the sun. And yeah, so like I told you guys, we're yin and yang, and give me, like, you know, cold weather Alaska stuff, and I'm in heaven. Well, so he's excited because he loves all that stuff, and I'm like, well, we gotta make it a nice week in the summer. And I said we got plans and go to San Fran a little bit more. And in fact, we have another adventure coming up this week, and so I will be going again, and I'm excited because that is pretty darn cool. And it's going to be out in the heat, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but not that part. So so we'll see. But let's see, this is meet cute because this was the day that Avengers came out. Oh, Avengers, yes please. But did I tell you guys, thank you so much for all the comments I got. This is the most comments I think I've ever received, and they were amazing. You guys are amazing. You know, you really make a girl feel really good, and you make me feel like my life is kind of interesting. So I'm like, hey, that's pretty darn cool. So let me, where's my stuff at? I love these Chamel stuff. I didn't think this is Chamel, or no, this is Freckled Fawn. Oh, I love Freckled Fawn. You guys already know that I do. Let me think about it. What am I getting? Oh, I know what I'm getting. I will tell you in a minute. So, but let me show you this real quick. So anyways, it was a beautiful day, and I was so happy, and Cheyenne went with us. Now, we have a compact car, and our bikes are pretty big, but Tim really was adamant that he could get them in the car. Well, we can get mine, R2, in the car. He did really well, and he got them in the car, so that was pretty cool. And he has to take off the what do you call it, front tire, and so he has to do a lot of work, and I'm just like standing around going la la la. But again, remember I told you guys, oh, I forgot this. Remember I told you guys how I just lost it. Oh gosh, I just lost it. I'm a dork. Uh-oh, I didn't put that high enough. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, we'll go there. It's my head in the way, sorry. Yeah, I like that. What was he telling you? Darn it, you guys tell me. Yell at me. What was I saying? I was telling him that he has to... Oh, remember I told you guys last time how we really suck at this whole, you know, doing this thing right? Well, we still haven't figured it out at this point either. So we only had one water bottle, and Cheyenne had one juice, and that was all we had. Well, Tim is not going to take from me, and so he's just like, no, you have it. And so it was, you know, it's still hot, you're still exercising, right? So it's still something, but he was like, no, I'm not, just he's all, no, you have it. So I end up having it. Well, so we just one water bottle, really? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we're still learning, you guys. But yeah, that backpack thing, he wants to, but he always says he's, have you ever seen Wild Hogs? They what is his name, Martin Lawrence? He says yeah, but I have a cheap, you know, bad word, but wife. Well, that's Tim. That's what he says too about me, because he's like, you know, because I don't like spending money on certain stuff, because I rather buy, you know, craft supplies. And so I don't spend money on clothes, and it shows, and on just anything. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I like completely, my money goes to crafting. And so when he's like, that's how come we had to put the bikes in the car, because it's like, you know, $300 for a bike rack, and we're like, what the heck? And so I'm like, do we really need a bike rack? And so he's always like, you're so cheap. And I'll tell you guys this real quick, because I wish we did Project Life back in the day, because years ago my husband, he asked me for a glue gun, and because this reminds me of his cheap, that I'm so cheap, right? And he asked me for a glue gun, and I had the $4, you know, one from Walmart back in the day before I found my Mac Daddy. Well, he says, I said, okay, here it is. So I gave it to him, didn't think anything of it, and left the room, came back, and I see him hot gluing the sole of his shoe back together. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's on, my shoes falling apart. And I'm like, oh my gosh. so it's been going on for years, you guys. It truly has been going on for years. And so he says, I gotta make it last. So you know what, knowing him, he probably still has the dang shoes. But yeah, so I've always been cheap, I guess you can say. So Cordell, my son, is 16 and he got his driver's license. He did all that stuff. Well, this was his first day driving himself to school, and he's been doing it ever since. And oh my God, it's been like, so this week I officially became a stay-at-home wife. So yes, because I no longer have to take him anywhere. I no longer have to worry about, and I think that's why we're doing a lot more stuff too, because he got home like at 1:10 this day, and we were still in Monterey at that time, and to know that we didn't have to rush home was really just you know, a good thing. It was very what do I want to say, it wasn't so stressful, because it wasn't like, oh, we gotta hurry up and pedal faster. Thank gosh, because that would have killed me. And so it was a good thing. Well, let me see. So yeah, so this was the first week. And it's funny because Tim always makes fun of me because he's driving, Cordell is driving, but I won't let him cross the street. I just can't. You know, I just can't watch my kid cross a busy intersection. It freaks me the heck out. And so he's like, Mandy, you're letting him drive a big old, you know, truck, and you can't let him cross the street. And I'm like, no, leave me alone. He can't cross the street. Go get him. And so he's always like, Tim says, like, he rolls his eyes and stuff because he's just like, you're just weird. And I just can't help myself. I'll tell you that much, you guys. Oh, I'm going to go over my limits. Let me show you. I was going to put these down before I told you, but I didn't, and sorry. So this one's going to be a little bit longer video, so sorry guys. But since you watched to the end, that's good, right? So these are those potty people. And I showed it to Tim before he left. I go, look, before he left, he had to go to work for an emergency. And I was like, look, honey, I made you color appropriate. And he's like, what? And then he looks, he goes, oh my God. He starts laughing his butt off. He goes, you're just weird. And so I was like, well, the kids kind of take after me. So, and I always tell people we're a delicious caramel. And so, so I'll show it to you. I'll pick it up right now. But that is how, you know, you got to make fun of yourselves, right? You got to have a good time and not worry about stuff. And yeah, not into that political correctness stuff. I think because, you know, I'm an 80s girl. So, and I'm sure you guys who are older will understand that it's just, you have to make fun of things. So I do, and I make fun of us. But like, see, there's Tim, and there's me and the kids. So, because they kind of take after me. I guess my genes were a little bit on the strong side. And don't you love these bows? Didn't the bows come out so cute? I loved it. And it's just, I love this layout. I really do. Well, because we went to the beach, there was so many, there was so much to see. So we took pictures. Of course, we did our shadows. And oh my gosh. So Tim, I was doing my PL. Tim brought in my freckled fawn. It came in today. And I'm like, already, I'm using something. It came out and, oh, it's just awesome. Well, this right here was another amazing area because these are all sea lions. You can't go down there, but this is where they are resting and having their babies, and it's so neat. So I put on there just chilling because this is my favorite. I love wildlife, and since Cheyenne went with me and she likes taking pictures, so but this right here is so amazing. Did you guys see that? I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay. And then these, I'm not sure if you guys will see it all the way, but you'll understand. See what I mean about this? This right here is the steps, and here's the sand and the water. So the fur babies are going to be going to this area this summer because this is an easier walk for them than walking through all the way through the sand on the pier. So I'm excited to take them because Rocky, he loves the beach. Okay guys, so this is done. Let me show you guys also. I have the best friends ever. I got these from Tammy in the mail. Aren't they adorable? I'm so Disney nut for life. She sent me the whole Say Cheese collection. Maleficent. Look at these darn coffee cups. Aren't they adorable? And if you're on Project Life Obsessed on Facebook, she put a link on where you can buy them from. But look at all this washi. I'm going to scoot it up here. All that washi, and this is what she sent me. Oh, it's so adorable, and I can't thank you enough. So, and then the two people I want to recommend is Adele and Love to Scrap in VA. And I think it's in Virginia, is that right? In VA. She is just a bundle of funness. And, uh-oh, my thing is going to go dead. So, uh-oh. Scrap from Scratch, Jessica C., Paula Fitzpatrick, Shelby G., Amy Clark, Love to Scrap in V, Julianne Gray, Tella Guzman, Amaya Goni, June B, Anna M, Sharon Sullivan, Emma Atos, Fatima, Jana, Pure Joy, Jacqueline Alford, Christy O, Tammy Hatcher, Susan VDM, Susan Hoagland, Scrapping Posh, Mariah Riley, Nikki's Crafty Life, Robin Cole, Danica Kennedy, Electric Baby 17, Paula M, Star Thompson, Me So Baby, Kai's Mom, Disney Nut for Life 22, Charlotte Ingman, Lynn Scott, and Katie Jukes, I think. Thank you so much for watching. And the winner is, I can't see anything. Let's see. For the $20 gift card, oh yeah, is Jessica C. So get in touch with me and I will get your $20 gift card to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.